Hi, welcome to this pick a card reading. I would like you to go with your intuition. That's why I do the pick a card readings. So not to overthink. So this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Okay, so now I'm going to jump in. So this is for pile number 1. So these rune stones, I love them. This is a cactus. And this represents the tower. Now, I brought these runes off eBay, and it's obviously of someone who created them and painted the stones himself. And look, and she wrote it all up. This is actually of someone off eBay, so it was brilliant because it was personalized, and she took her time. I didn't know her. I just went on eBay and ordered some runes, so it was great. So I loved it because it was personalized. So anyway, the tower, let's start with the tower because most know what the tower is. So a massive tower moment's been happening, and this is connected with your foundation, upheaval in your life, that kind of thing. And this could be you or your person. I'll connect the stones, the rune stones, connected to the reading as well. And the cactus. Now let's see what she says about the cactus, which is here. Cactus symbolizes warmth and endurance. It is a symbol of material love because it can endure and thrive in harsh conditions, just like a mother's unconditional love. So this, I would connect the cactus to do with the Empress, really, about you loving yourself unconditionally, and about in this time that even though what I was picking up from that message, even though there's a tower moment, that you can still, if you focus on loving yourself, kind of connected with my collective reading about, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the collective reading now is to do with there's a separation maybe with the tower. So if you focus on loving yourself during this time, and then that will, it won't matter so much with this tower, because I think the tower is about you loving yourself with the cactus, because the cactus is prickly, right, on the outside, but inside is full of water. So let's see what the cards are. Let's shuffle and see what comes out for you. Let's see what's happening in your situation. Let's start there. Oh, see, 2 of Cups. Let's pull out that then. So the King of Wands, the Star card, and the 2 of Cups. 5 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and then a Knight of Wands. So this is definitely connected to the collective reading. The title, I Never Meant to Hurt You. Something like that. So, okay. So I feel your person is, wherever they are now, this foundation with the Tower card here, well, the Tower rune stones, and is about their foundation, because I feel, you know, walls are cold. So his walls are closing in. He's not happy. He's outside of his home, right? And he's obviously thinking about you. This is King of Wands. So, you know, he or she is passionately thinking about you. And with this cactus with the Empress, but I pull into my readings for lightworkers, starseeds, whatever, you know, label you like to call it, you know, yeah, twin flames, whatever. This is about starseed connection, and that you should be, well, suggestion, I don't want to tell you what to do, focused on loving yourself. Can you see with all this water flowing, the emotions with the cactus thing here? So it's like I say with the cactus, you know, they've got the spikes on the outside. And why I say it's connected with that reading is because you're very defensive towards your person, but inside you there's total unconditional love. You're very loving, and this was about balancing out. Even if you look at the 2 cards, you know, she looks a bit darker, he looks white, you know, the the balance of the yin, the yang, the black, the white, the hot, the cold, the masculine and the feminine. This is what this reading is about. And why I say that this tower moment was for you to put down your boundaries, or, you know, get into your power, into your masculine, to move forward into love and make the choice of what loving situations for you. Because Two of Cups is a choice. So your person is, when you do that, you glow, because the star glows. The star is wishing upon your star. The star is about, she's naked because it represents birth, freedom, following your bliss, your wishes and your desires, and hoping for your emotional fulfillment on this earthly plane, but you're connected with as above, so below. If you focus on that, then can you see your divine person here? The bird represents, you know, the divine. It watches you and you influence him by you, how you go on in your life. So, for example, if you're doing a job you don't like, or you're around friends that go and, you know, you're not really happy with what they're telling you and you're moaning and stuff, that's not really influencing your person. But if you're here, you're free, you're glowing like a star, you know, you're emotionally fulfilling yourself. If you look at the card, she's focused on herself. Do you see her hands of just feeling her emotions? And that's what this is about, not bothered about anything else. And then he's here. Can you see how he's looking up? And outside is like energy. Obviously, this is energetic frequency. So this is how, and it's passion. Passion is an energy, you know, another emotion, energy, emotion. So you're both in your emotional state. One cup here, one cup here, Two of Cups. So if you focus on you, then he emotionally aligns with you and you both choose a choice. Because I feel he is now thinking, you see his thinking face, right? Thinking about how to come out of this third party foundation tower, which is falling, it's crumbled. That third party, whatever, third party could be just a thought pattern, or it could be a belief system. It could be baby's mum. It could be working all the hours. It could be partying, drinking, whatever situation that you feel is stopping the connection. Is generally, this is to do with the home though, right? Is him feeling towards, coming towards you and choosing the path of what he emotionally connects to. Underneath this, I feel you're both stuck in your head thinking about it, right? But thinking that you're tied somehow. But if you just go within and think about the lovers here, once again, Two of Cups, love, and choosing, it's not about actually your person choosing you. It's about you choosing you. Because if you choose you, you're aligned with your person. And then if he chooses him, guess who if he says, okay, I want to do what I want because I love myself. What do I want to do? He chooses you. It's when other situations, circumstances, third party, belief systems, televisions, traditions come in, that's when he stops. So if you're focused 100% on yourself, on your healing and all that kind of thing, then he chooses what he wants. But otherwise, you're both stuck in your head. And this is the divine with the 4. This is what this looks like a 4, but this represents Jupiter. Jupiter is the wheel of fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the divine. Also, this is the lovers, once again, with the Two of Cups. So this is about you choosing you, which leads to your person choosing them. And this isn't about, oh, well, I have chose me because I fucked him off. I've gone off my own way. And if he changes and he comes back changed, then I'm happy. Now, well, how's that emotionally loving? By how you, oh, fuck off, matey, you should be doing this. Like I said, does she look pissed off, vexed or anything? She just looks like she's following her own bliss and doing something that makes her feel free. This is what this planet and this divine connection is leading you to do. You follow your own bliss. She hasn't got friends. She hasn't got her mum. She hasn't got her best friend Sarah gossiping about what you're doing. Should we go out tonight? Forget about him. She's just fulfilling her own needs, right? That's what you're supposed to do. Like I said, you're influencing your person. The first card here is the Two of Cups. That overrides. This is after, right? It's like you're, instead of choosing, Two of Cups is choosing love. You're choosing to think about it negatively. And that's keeping you stuck. And that's why your person is staying over there, keeping themselves stuck as well. But once you go within, right, because she's blindfolded, stop looking at the external. Like I said, what can she look at apart from Mother Earth? That's it, right? There's no influence, no television, no influence by music with subliminal messages and semi-naked superstars which are photoshopped to look a stick insects, you know, really skinny and all this. She's just there doing her own thing, basically free. The nakedness of the star card is because you're born free. When you're born, you're naked. If you don't feel free to talk about your person, to talk about the third party with your person, to talk about how you love your person, how he's hurt you openly, and you can't do that to your friends, to your family, how are you free? How are you free? This is about making the choice. Look, this is Seven of Cups and Two of Cups is choosing. You choose. Don't choose the delusional option of they're going to change from being casual with this hoodie, right? Which is, you know, casual wear. A casual relationship to just turn up and I'm sorry on bended knees with flowers in their mouth with a ring. Oh, well, let's move in together and get married, right? Delusion. Where did you get that from? Oh, well, I see it on telly all the time. Yeah, on the television all the time. I don't think I've known anyone who says that. My person came round, but I've actually had it once. One person proposed to me, but here's the thing. Did I feel a heightened starseed, galactic, Two of Cups connection with that person that went down on bended knees and gave me the ring? No, I didn't. Didn't feel that for that person at all. This is about just teaching you what you love and what love is to you. Or you choose another option by other people's opinions, what they think love is. It's not even their versions of love, which is bad about life. It's like they tell you what to do from what they've seen or heard from a friend or from their mum, which their mum heard from someone else. It's not actuality. So it's like you're passing on something else from passing on something else from something. That's why it's dead and buried. That's why the death card comes in. Tower card, your foundation needs to crumble. This is about making the correct choice and stop being delusional about it. And then your person will stop choosing to be casual as well. And that's casual sex, casual relationship, that kind of thing. Other people, other women, other men, whatever, that's casual. When you commit, they commit. The underneath is this is it. This is the Knight of Wands when they're in and out, that kind of thing. You want that to change to love. But you start loving yourself and stop being casual on how you focus on yourself. Do you love yourself completely, or do you people please? When your friends say, come on, should we go out, because they want to go out to check out the new guy in town and don't want to be alone, and you really just want to chill indoors, do you say, all right then, just because? If your boss tells you to work overtime because, oh, listen, Sarah, Scott let me down. You know, he's not in and I'm really short-staffed. Do you go, all right then, when you don't really want to do it? And then you make your excuse, well, I could do with the extra money. Well, until he manipulated you, you didn't even think you needed the extra money. Do you do things like that? This is what this is teaching you. Are you free? Are you in your masculine? This is about balancing out your masculine and your feminine. When you balance out your masculine, he then, because he's looking to follow his passion, right? His love, his wishes, his desires. He's dreamy, right? More passion. But this is making it more of a stable way of doing it with the walls, right? But underneath that, if you don't get into who you are, your true authentic self, this returns. this in and out, because you're in and out. This is very important that you understand that. This Knight of Wands will return and be casual, and then, you know, this smoking of drugs and addictions and all that will carry. Now, I'm not saying if he comes back and you start loving yourself, being the star, that all drugs are going to be gone, if there is drugs. And generally you're addicted to something as well. You're addicted to your person to show up on a Saturday. You're addicted to say yes to your boss because you feel embarrassed, or you don't want to whatever to say no. You're addicted to people pleasing. You're addicted to something if your person's addicted to drugs. This is always, these divine connections show a mirror. You just don't know what the mirror is. Well, you do, you just don't want to see it. You think absolutely that it's the television of life when it is not. So this reading is about you focusing on you loving you, and just trusting the universe that this path will follow. If not, you'll start getting into your head, then you go casual and you're not loving yourself. Start doing things that you love. If you're not sure what you want to do, start working on yourself. You're divine. You generally, if you like tarot, try tarot. I've got a beginner's tarot deck, right? Try tarot, try astrology. Generally, you're something connected with the divine. Start doing your own thing so you're not focused and in your head, focusing on where's my person, is he going to choose me with the Seven of Cups? Is he going to choose the correct choice? He's already chosen you. Seven of Cups is, Six of Cups is before that. This is a divine gifted union. He's chose you already. That's not the issue. The issue is the influence of others. That's what it is. If you want a reading with me, you can book me. I'm doing counselling as well. Go check out the website. Hope you enjoyed your reading. Speak to you later. Okay, so this is for poll number 2. Sorry, let me just move that there. Okay, so these runes I bought off eBay, and obviously someone drew it themselves and painted it. So I think it's pretty cool. But the cool thing I like is that she wrote it personally, all the little images, and there's that one there of this one. It looks like the lovers when you look at it, which is really cool. But it's called not the lovers. She's got it brothers. You see here. So this means brothers. This stone symbolizes two people who are bound together and have shared a journey through life. So I connect this as the lovers, but plus with the Six of Cups, the line connecting their feet represents their equality, man and woman. I also done a collective reading which is called I Never Meant to Hurt You, something else, which is about getting into your masculine a bit more. So I reckon this is what this is representing as well. So let's shuffle. Let's see what this is, number 2. See what's going on in your connection. And I'll do this rune stone connected to your reading. I think it's connected to spirituality as well, but it's connected with your divine connection, I feel, as well, because it's a purple stone. Let's see what's underneath. Right, okay. So, 5 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords. Then I'll get into these. So, the 5 of Wands is other people's conflict, which is creating internal and external, connected to the collective reading, like I said already. But this is also turning your back to it, and just focusing on your work. 5 of Wands to the 9 of Pentacles. This could have been you had a fight and you walked away and started working on yourself. But you're divinely connected. Look, purple is spirituality to me. And like I said, you heard what I said about the card. Look, like they said, the feet are connected. You can walk away. You can try to be separated, but it's connected, right? This 2 of Swords is like there are many readings of my big collective reading. It's like you're looking at yourself here and you're still indecisive about what to do. You're trying to walk away. You've walked away from fighting, 5 of Wands, with your person. So there's a separation, and you're trying to work on yourself on job or something like that. But you're facing the 2 of Swords. So it's like, but it doesn't matter. You can work all you like, but because these two are facing each other, it's like, well, I keep thinking about my person because they're swords, right? I want my person. Where's my person? Looking for your person. Then you get indecisive about it and you change your mind because she's looking out the window looking for a person. But then he's not coming, so fuck off. I don't want my person, right? I'm covering my heart, right? But then you go within and then you fool your person with a blindfold. So you start looking for your person. That's 2 of Swords, indecisive, right? But this is for you to face this, because this energy is separate from this. It's like, I tell you what it's like. It's like turning, that's what you have to face. It's like the elephant in the room and you just walking out of the room and saying to your person, remove that elephant. And when you remove the elephant, then I'll deal with you. But it's for you to deal with it. Do you see? There's no point just turning your back on it. Why are you arguing? That's what this is about as well, because you're connected to this person. So you're just looking for him to come back and change him, but you two are connected. So he is showing you something to work on as well. And that doesn't mean physical work with 9 of Pentacles. This is inner work because you're energetically connected, the feet connected, you see. 4 of Cups, 5 of Swords. 4 of Cups is your person is fed up of the fight. So I don't know if you're continually fighting. Are you still arguing? When you do, you went back and then you was something happened, so you separated again, because it's like he's bored of fighting. He's fed up of the fighting is what I see with the 4 of Cups to this. And this could be, it is a reflection because of the 5 of Wands is next to you, the 9 of Pentacles, but 5 of Wands is underneath your person. So you both have internal and external conflict. Your person is sat in that belief system, but at least he's got the cup there in the picture, right? From the third party. So he's fed up of this battles due to the third party situation here in the picture. So it's in his mind's eye, right? It's in his picture. How do I go for that? You're just like indecisive and want your person to think correctly, come across to you in your truth, because you're the person and you're the, you're doing quite well. That's not how it rolls. You see, because to me, you might think that your person is the one that's out of order, but he's got the caps. You got 5 of Swords and 2 of Swords next to you. So 5 of Swords is bad, and 2 of Swords, 5 and 2 is 7 of Swords. They surround you. Here, 5 of Swords. So what is it that makes you think that you're... Now, that's quite hard. That's why I'm offering counselling, because I'm not saying what is it that makes you think you're right, but whatever, there's a situation, it's always your perspective and how you see things, because your person definitely has some kind of third party that is creating conflict which you two fight about. That's not the issue. That's, well, it is an issue, but that's there. So, but how you deal with it is, oh, well, I'm fucking off over here, focusing on work. And when you've sorted that third party, come back to me. But you have 5 of Swords underneath you. That says that you're being selfish. You are just like, oh no, I'm covering my heart, I'm walking away. But why aren't you looking at the conflict? If your person has conflict of baby's mum, how is that your person's fault, for example? If he's got a nightmare baby's mum, I will tell him what to do. If you have children, right, how would you feel if someone's come into your life and say, no, I'm telling you what to say, and there's a threat that you might lose your children. That's how he feels, and it's a possibility because I'm sorry, the main carer generally thinks they have a right to dangle children in and out of parents who are not the main carer, and that's a fact. And I'm in that situation myself. If you have children, you separate from the person and you have an off, the baby's mum or dad uses the child against you, and then you do majority of what the baby's mum or dad says because you want to see your child. That's it. It doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean he loves the ex, it doesn't mean anything like that, but he does it for the child. That's why you have to face this situation. You're just like, oh, for fuck's sake, you keep dropping me a hat, because of baby's mum, da-da-da. That's one example. If his mum says something, do you know what I mean? Or his brothers, because this card says brothers, like, maybe he really loves his brothers. He hasn't had anyone else. Maybe his brother done something for him. This is about understanding this situation instead of just turning the other cheek and covering your heart, 2 of swords. Right? I don't want to see it, don't want to know, just deal with it and come back, right? And getting pissed off. That's 5 of swords here. And I think this is something to do with rejection from your childhood with the 5 of swords here. You see? This is about you working on yourself and loving yourself with the Empress, which is connected with my main reading. This is about you rising up in your masculine and facing things instead of walking off and just going to work. That isn't working. Like I said, your person is sat there in his belief system because he's in a tree, but still the cup is here. He's thinking about going for this emotional offer. He's not looking at the 3 of cups or not looking at the offer, but the offer he is there thinking about, right? It's other people's influencing him, yes, internal and external, but you're just being selfish, right? That's what it is. Now, there might be a possibility that this is role reversed, but this is about you facing truths. Is this you or is it your person? Because what I'm seeing is the feminine, the 5 of swords is underneath. And like I said, 5 and 2 is 7 of swords. So you're lying, cheating yourself. Which you might say, no, my person's lying, cheating with a third party. If it's a third party of someone else you find out about, or a baby's mum or something like that with a child or something like that, what are you lying to yourself about? What situation is it that you're lying about? If you're not sure, book an image reading and then do some counselling. Underneath this, like I say, is about cutting out stuff, understanding his connection with that massive flame. There's passion there, right, which is very unique in relationships. Generally, there's no passion at all. I'll just be honest. They just do relationships just because of location match or whatever. And this is about you getting to the truth of this, which you're facing the other way. How do you know the information about the third party? Oh, well, he's kept it a secret from me. But if you close the door so it makes it impossible for him to come back, it will always be a secret. You will never know. I understand you might get pissed off and stuff like that. That's understandable. But if you're like, fuck off and just come back when that third party is sorted, this will remain the same, or you'll just wait and then he'll show up and you just go back to the same patterns. There's something for you to learn, right? This will change when you change. Like I said, he's already thinking about going for you emotionally, but you are not here. So if you want to change that, think about booking me, go to my website and find out more information. But before you go, look at that. And remember what I said about that. This is a divine, unique, heightened connection that you can't get rid of by just focusing on work and avoiding it. This is avoidance, right? What are you avoiding internally that you need to work on? You can't avoid it. You can't cut the cord or whatever people say it's called and all this kind of stuff. You'll be always pulled back in the direction, because the feet, don't they walk in direction, back to the direction to your person. It will always go back there. So this is about turning around and facing this conflict and dealing with it. So if you want to know, you don't know how to do it, book my counselling service or go to the website. Okay? Speak to you later. This is for number 3, pile number 3. Now you got this rune stone. And as I said on the other readings, I got this off eBay a couple of years ago, and you can see it's obviously a stones, and the person painted it and drawed on it, and I love that because it's personal. And she went, I presume it's a woman, look, really nice, and she wrote this up herself and done all the, you know, look, that's amazing. So if I use that in my pick card. So anyway, this one you have is this. I presume, look, that one. Change. So there's a change, right? Which we all know there's a change. Yes? Change. The rain, lightning, see, tower moment slash. Look, the lightning there, can you see? Right, on there, where you can kind of see it. Change. The rain, lightning, and clouds in this image. Oh, it's rain, lightning, and clouds. Right? In this image symbolizes change, renewal, and fertility. So that is kind of like tower. So it's connected to number 1 if you want to watch pole, the first pole, because that had a tower in it as well. So let's see how I connect this, the weather. It's like rain, after the rain and stuff, then the rainbow and the sun. So that's what I'm picking up. It's like, it's shitty now, right? But the sun comes out and the rainbow, and at the end of the rainbow, there's, you know, there's magic jewels or whatever they say. So I feel this is saying that you might be in the storm, but it's going to get to calmer waters. This is also about pushing things forward with this stone as well, with the storm. See, look, 10 of Cups. Wow. So you might feel that things are failing, or your person's not coming back, or it's not happening, and blah, blah, blah. But with this, right? But no, I feel that you just have to have more faith and trust, like I say. Well, I don't know if I said that. 10 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. And then I'll jump into these. But the Magician is standing out to me. So 10 of Cups is about your emotional, you feel like you've lost out on your person. They're not coming back. Your emotional, look, you've turned your back. So it's like, listen, that's gone. It's ended. My 10 of Cups is done, right? So now I'm going to start on a new relationship to eventually get married. Page of Pentacles, like a wedding dress and stuff like that. And a page, you know, my physicality, and transform my life with the butterfly in the pentacle into going to another direction. But really, you're sad, right? You miss your twin flame, your person you're passionate about, if you don't use that title with twin flame. Look at all this fire and passion with your person and your partner. This is about, some of you could be a little bit in regret about the argument and stuff like that. You wish you didn't say this, or you wish you didn't say that, or maybe you wish you left the door open, you pulled back a little bit, or whatever. There's something here with that, with the Queen of Wands. So that's the energy I'm getting as well, is that, well, most of the collective just want your person to come back. But what's the plan? You know, there's no plan. But that's not just for this reading. It's for all the readings I'm doing. It's like, you know, you have to learn. Hence why, once again, why I'm doing counselling. So I can help you to put a plan in place. So the Magician, the sexual, you know, look at this. Oh, my God. Here's you all passion about your person, right? And what's your person thinking about you? Sexual energy. Getting the strength to come towards you, right? After this off. This is your person, you know, the argument. And like, here's you calming your reptilian. So there was a bit of an off here. And it's definitely about alignment. This is for, if you have the Twin Flame Starseed Lightworker Soulmate program, these 2 cards have the Kundalini in it. So please go over the Kundalini, because of the Kundalini will align this passionate connection together and align your chakras as well. Maybe it needs clearing now, because I'll show you, as you think, what am I on about? But you get that in the program. That's connected with the healing of the Kundalini, and that's the Kundalini here as well. The snake with the chakra alignment. This is for you, and then your person gets aligned as well. So this is about how you've manifest. You think you haven't manifest, but you have. You've manifested it, but because it's not there now, because it's not how you see it, want it to be, or the, you know, your expectation, but your person is in reality. You can get your emotional fulfillment if it's about patience here. That's what I feel, the manifestation here, and understanding that what you do manifest into your world and into your reality. The Eight of Cups is about your person's coming towards you, towards the Two of Cups, right? That's what I feel. It's not about him walking away, but I feel you feel that they're not going to come towards you, or you've lost them, or they're walking away, or something like that. But like I said, they're both here, and it's too feminine within these two passion cards. So I feel that your person is getting into his emotions and connecting with you with that passion. They have the passion anyway, but because of it's on top of you, and it's the feminines in the card, which is the emotions. So it's aligning your person's emotions with passion to make them come towards you. So there's a lot of love and stuff here, but this is like the storm of it now. It needs to like stir the pot up, right? It's like, I don't know how else to say it. It's like having a cut, you're peeling off the plaster and it looks all nasty and stuff like that, but this is healing this connection which needed to be restarted all over again. That's what I feel. And I feel this is pushing it forward with this runestone, with the weather, with the Six of Swords on the boat, but also with the ship or the boats as well. I feel that you're looking for another option. Right, Three of Wands here with the ship. He's standing there looking out for the ships to come in. Also, you know, indecisive here with, I want to come away from my person. I want a new start with someone else. I'm fed up with this connection, but you can't. You're surrounded by your person, and that's the energy. Right, here's the Ten of Cups, your person. Here's you passionate thinking about your person. Here's you manifesting your person. Here's your person over here, and here's him coming towards you. But you want to start something different because you can't face it. There's something and like if you separated, it's like, why do you want to walk away? Because you think the person's going to come back the same. That's what you need to face. Okay, how can it be different? What is the changes? What barriers or what beliefs, what traditions, what boundaries am I going to put up this time? How am I going to address it when he comes back? Have you thought about his situation? All those kind of things. Do you see what I mean? That's what this is about, because of, it's like your Ten of Cups is here, but you're just facing that way. It's like as if you face this argument and deal with it, then you get the Ten of Cups. But it's like, oh, this is a massive storm, a massive off. He's not come back and blah, blah, blah. But if you face it that way, the person who's facing it is your person here. That's how I see. Because he's the one here that's, I don't know if you can see, look, facing the Ten of Cups. This way, right? You, that way. It's like, no, I don't want to know, can't work it out. We keep arguing, we keep doing this. So maybe, I don't know what to say, you need to, it's about you getting in. This is to connect with all these readings I've done, is obviously because it's the energy of the same now anyway, which I've done today, which is connected with the collective reading. I never meant to hurt you, so please watch that. But maybe you have to walk into your masculine here, because this is a masculine walking away. Well, away from what he emotionally invested in before and towards emotionally investing to love. Do you see? With the 2 cups left, 8 of cups, right? This is about you doing the same, getting into your masculine as well. That's what I feel, because what is it that, why did you split in the first place? And even if there's a split now, are you waiting for your person to come around and make the changes? And if they ain't, why do you think it's done? Why can't you just say, okay, like I said, I want the label of dating, and you've come back, and are we dating? If, say, your person comes back, are we dating? And he goes ghost again. This is what you're scared of. So what you're doing is like, I doubt he's going to come back and give me the title of dating, so I'm just turning the other cheek and going off and waiting for something else. But you've already manifested. That's why you feel your person so strong. So this is about, okay, like I said, pull down the barriers a bit, but put boundaries in at the same time of, oh, you know, hi, hi, how are you? You know, whatever. And you go, oh, hi, oh, let's meet up. I told you before, are we going to date? Most of you don't want to say that. You know, whatever that issue was. You just go and expect, because you've had a break, that the masculines have come back with what you had the argument about. It's about you having the masculine, the balls, because the masculines have the balls, to then say to your person, oh, thanks for emailing me, but are we doing this? And if he says, oh, no, I thought we can go and talk. Well, what's the point of talking unless we're going to do. Okay, well, if you want to contact me when you're ready to date me, fine. That's getting into your masculine, right? You don't want to, oh, well, then I might lose him for good and all this kind of thing. That's where the feminine goes wrong in relationships. Like I said, counseling, I will guide you how to say it and what to do properly and blah, blah, blah. Because this is either walking away or walking towards. It's up to you. This is definitely we're all, you know, I only pull into my readings light beings and all that kind of stuff. But this is like, is it going to walk away or walk towards? And this is the last card to the first card, to the 10 of Cups. Is walking away or walking towards 10 of Cups. It's up to you. And in between this, the 8 and the 10 is the 2 of Cups, which is the choice of love. Are you going to choose love by just putting in simple boundaries and saying the right things, or are you going to choose to walk away? Which you can walk away, but you're energetically connected here. So walk away all you like. Turn the other cheek all you like. Or work on trying to get someone else, or work on, I'm going to marry someone else, or move to someone else all you like. With all this passion and all that, that's what you need to heal with the Magician underneath that. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and speak to you later.